LA through. Hang on just a second. Wait, they're not seeing you yet.
Oh, now?
All right, now you are. There you go. Dan Rock LA. Scientology the talk. And here they are empty on Dianetics Day. This is it's May 9th, right?
That's right. Yep.
And today's May 9th, which is the birthday of Dianetics. So they have a big celebration, but I'll tell you what it was. I have epilepsy.
Okay.
So all the time, all these people in Scientology were saying, wait till you get to OT3. You're going to love it. This is for you. Right?
Did they say it was going to cure your epilepsy?
They just said what I just told you.
Okay.
They didn't say anything more. They didn't say cure.
Okay.
They just said, this is for you.
Okay.
And these are public as well as the registers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, saying, this, oh my God, when you get on this, it's going to be, this is it. So they really believe it, right? Okay, so now I get on it. And back in the old, I got it on 79. And they just handed me a folder with the OT3 information in it. And I opened it up and it said, you know, I almost died. I was out on the ship, blah, blah, blah. I was doing research. And then I discovered he was a nuclear warlord. And, you know, it goes into the whole story, TGAC and everything else. And I'm like, you be kidding me. This can't possibly be. And I paid for it, right? So I'm like, no way, no way. And so, hi.
Remember me, Matthew?
Go out.
Yeah. How you been? It's been a while.
Good. Yeah, I know. Too long.
Well,
It's good we're here.
I know it is good here. You know.
I know.
Cutsy couldn't make it because he had to get a new phone. You know, so it was like the last minute. So I'm just here just to see if I can see any action.
Good. Well, I'm just telling him my OT3 story.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Nice to meet you. You know, give a shout out to Tory, the sole survivor in Scientology.
30 years.
30 years of surviving.
No, I was in for 30 years.
Oh,
I've been out for 24.
Oh, you're right. Oh, she was out for 24. Sole survivor. Give it up for her. You were 10 when you were taking. Sole survivor.
So anyway, I'm like, come on, this can't be. It just can't be.
Yeah.
And I
That's
get
a normal reaction.
And I get the supervisor and I say, this can't be. But then I start thinking, she goes, no, I didn't get her yet. I start thinking to myself and I go, no, wait a minute. No neurologist, no cause procedures. What if these ETs and clusters are the causes? What if? Yeah, and you have to think I've been to a lot of different doctors and none of they go, I don't know. I go, how can I get it? I got it when I was 18. I'm like, what caused it? I don't know. We don't know. You might have hit your head, something like that. So now I think, oh, okay, this is it. And every time I get rid of, I'm in session, and you have to go in by yourself. And every time I get rid of a BT, body fake, or a cluster, a bunch of them, I think I'm less going to see it. Right. And so by the end, I'm like, oh my God, I'm done. I don't have epilepsy.
That proves that it's all real.
Right? So listen to what happens. So I go home and I think I don't really need to take this medication anymore because I don't have it anymore.
That's why it's dangerous.
And I go into status epilepticus, which is multiple grand mal seizures. And luckily, thank God, in my subconscious, because this was 79, I didn't wake up and escape out till 2000.
Yeah.
But somehow in my mind, I said, don't call them. Don't call Scientology. They will kill you. Because my mom had said, they're killers.
Yeah.
So I called this guy that I knew was on the fence. I said, all I said was, Jerry, get over it. And I woke up in Morton Plant Hospital with, and the guy said, 5 more minutes, then you would have been dead. That's Scientology.
Yeah.
That's.
Did you know who Nick Lashaway was?
That's Scientology. Who?
Nick Lashaway.
Not by name, but I'm really bad.
He was Doug Fraser's best friend. And they both auditioned together to get into the actor's studio.
Oh.
And he was a wonderful actor. He's been on The Office. He did a bunch of movies. He was a terrific actor. And I guess Doug sort of bore down on him once Doug read the Combating Mind Control cult book, and it started messing with his mind. And at the age of when he was in it, like in like 2016, he drove his car into oncoming traffic. Yeah,
I hate that story.
yeah.
I hate that story.
It's a
I
bad
know
story.
17 young people who've all taken their own
Yeah,
lives.
yeah. And then Doug, you know, he had like a heart attack while he was sleeping because he took all the vaccines. I think it was the vaccines. I don't know if
You think it was what?
I think it was the COVID vaccines.
Oh, the COVID?
Yeah, they cause like blood clots. No, it's amazing because he was so aware of everything. And I was talking to him like, you're not going to get the vaccine. He's like, oh, I already got two of them. I'm like, what? Like you can see through everything and you didn't see through this? Yeah, I don't know if you got them or whatever. I didn't get any of them. But I know like 8 people who died of turbo cancer or heart attack
Wow.
since they got this. Yeah.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah, I know everybody believed it. I don't know if
What?
that they were preventative. That it was a good thing to do.
Never did.
Oh, you never did the
Because my mother said that these people are going to kill you, Tori. Because they took me off my medicine. I was in the Sea
So you
Org.
didn't get the COVID vaccine?
Do you know what the Sea Org is?
Yes, of course. I mean, I
was in
barely.
I was in the Sea Org. They routed me out because
Is
I
that
have
in Tampa on a boat or something?
Yeah, I was out in L.A. Harbor in a boat doing ship training, and
They can isolate you.
right.
Yeah.
So I ran out of my medicine and I told her, no, you can't take medicine. So then I started having big grandma fever. This was in 72 or whatever, before OT3. So anyway,
So you were here in the 70s.
69.
This must have been so great in the 70s.
Disaster.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Was a
Well,
dog.
I saw Jerry like 12 times.
No, this was dumpy up in 70.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess in
We
the
were like,
50s it
why
was
would you
nuts.
buy it?
What?
Why would you buy this? These buildings. You know, it was really crummy.
Well, in the 50s it was beautiful. In the 40s, and then went downhill. It never really
The
came back.
buildings are nice.
Yeah. I mean, you could get into like what Hollywood did to what the movie industry did to Hollywood.
Right.
You know, because it was a nice town
Right.
before they came.
Right.
So yeah, it's too bad.
What is your name?
Jamie Galen. Yeah.
This is my favorite show.
Jay Drew.
We've been protesting for years. He was never in either.
Ah, okay.
Like he comes and goes.
Yeah.
Some things here and there,
I've-
but organized religion is just not for me. Yeah.
He's drawing the crowd.
No bueno at all. Especially
You guys aren't going anywhere, are you? Good.
Especially
Good.
religion versus science and the science.
Oh.
And when
That's the great thing about what they've done here is they've literally saved lives. People going in by especially streets of LA or whatever that guy's name is. Yeah, he's just like I mean he was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Which is when you're saving someone's life from throwing it away in a cult, that's kind of what you need to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we've been doing it for a long, long time. You know, and a bunch of other people. Anonymous.
Yeah.
We're here for a while. They had a number of different protesters.
But they'll lure you in with basic stuff like here's the free communication rules.
Yeah, I have a friend I know through
Confidence and-
the Elysian Lodge. During the lockdown, I was trying to figure out what was going on in the world. So I said, maybe I should join the Freemasons. And yeah. But I did. And now I'm like, okay, I see what that's all about. Yeah. But I'm not, yeah. But I have a friend who's also he has a big anti-Scientologist page or on YouTube. He sells paintings. I don't know.
Right, I know Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He's a big freak.
I know.
Yeah.
He wrote a book on it.
What?
He wrote a book on it.
Yeah. He's a very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
But he's the one who told me about God.
Ah.
Yeah.
I gotta say hi to these guys.
Okay.
Hello to all of you munchkins. Sorry, you had to listen to my whole three story.
Man called David Miscavige.
Hi, Angel.
His wife Shelley Miscavige.
Marie.
Nobody knows that she's dead.
Lauren.
She went missing the
808, all right. Can you hear us at all? It's very loud out here. Yeah, I got these free calls. I know, truly. We used to have to go to the Dianetics. They have events always on 9/11. I mean, not 9/11. May 11th. May not.
Centers and information.
Hello, Tori. So good to see you. Thank you, Marina.
Especially here, this is actually a bookstore. So they'll
So hi, I'm glad you're here.
come on
I love
in,
it.
watch this free movie,
No,
take
no,
this free
no.
personality test, which is not bullshit.
Here's these guys. Let
and
me
try
show
to
you
sell
the
you
other way.
$20
There you go.
$85.
It's getting bigger.
Basically, but they were very aggressive for the longest
Hi,
time.
Michelle.
Body rock out there.
Doug always talks about his friend Nick. Oh, good.
Personality test. Come on in, come on in. This is where and being very friendly and like you're like, wow,
Hey, Nick.
and like it's a gorgeous
Nick.
building. You're lured in because it's like so.
I live nearby, so I'm just.
You know,
My moderator just said Doug always talked about you.
Jared.
What did he say? He would say bad. He said, he tried to, yeah, he said, yeah, he had a little bit of phone at the end.
So, but yeah, the leader is David.
Well, but
Miscavige.
you were friends. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I got him out of it, but he said that I did it for malicious. Like, I left that book there to fuck with him. I'm like, it was a library book. If you thrown it away, it would have cost me like $30.
I'm
So
so hungry. I can't find
I left like a stack of them.
She just mentioned you.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
She said, yes, Doug always talked about his friend Nick.
Oh, Nick. That's Nick. I'm not Nick.
Oh,
I'm
you're not.
Jamie.
Oh, you're Jamie.
Yeah.
She's Jamie. He's
I'm
Jamie.
Jamie. I'm the one from the Access Studio. We left the book on his thing, and he was
And
like,
who's Nick?
Nick Lashaway, the kid who wrote his
just
phone.
came out like a couple of weeks. Tommy G on
If he was on like an episode of Girls. He
Really?
worked a lot. He would have been a very successful
Yeah.
actor. He was good looking. He was a great actor, and he had that Scientology psychopathy that can get you through all the auditions.
So on YouTube, streaming on TikTok right
And
now.
I think that's part of it. I think that's why Scientology
Made
is
it up
good.
to OT7.
Because they,
Just
in the audition, with all the pressure, they're like, I'm above all you people. You want me.
But
I really think there's something to
like
it.
they don't even.
All right. See you later.
It's so like she has epilepsy. And she was denied medication. And her Tory, yeah. And so her family was like, if you stay in this, you're gonna die. Like, go talk to her. Yeah. What's your name?
Angela.
Angela. I'm
Great to
Dan.
meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Angela.
Angela's freaking
Hi.
awesome. She wants to ask you a few questions if that's
Thank
okay.
you so much.
Yeah.
So, what brings you out here today?
I was in Scientology for 30 years.
Wow.
And I woke up in 2000.
Oh, that's right.
And I didn't know you had to escape out.
Like streets LA.
Took me across the country. Yep, the vice president was at LAX. They canceled my band, and the vice president was at LAX. My husband was in Chicago with a bunch of staff. And then there were a bunch of them at Tampa Airport with my three friends that I went to go see.
Today they were.
And so, how did you ultimately get out? Like, they were following you.
My three friends.
Oh, I
We're in Tampa.
And so, how did you originally, like, what was the first step to getting into Scientology?
I read a book, and that's why they always say, read a book. Buy a book. Don't buy a book. Dianetics is awful, and it covers ripped off basically everything. So, you can get it for free in a lot of places.
Okay. And so, after you got that book, then what happened? Like, did you come into a building like this?
Yes, I was in college.
I
I quit.
like
I had an argument with my
them,
dad.
shut
That
down.
Some Scientologist gave me a Dianetics. They said, here, you can keep it. I said, okay. I didn't know what Scientology was. I was a hippie in San Francisco, and then I went back to college. And I really didn't know what it was. And they said,
100%.
You can get the book.
Scam and all.
And so I said, okay.
It's like, oh, thank you.
And I wanted to be a doctor. My grandfather was a doctor. But I thought, I do not have the patience to go through 4 years of medical school, or 4 years of college, 4 years of medical school. And I read just 3 chapters of Dianetics, and I thought, you could be an auditor, which is their counselor. That's their version of a counselor. And you could help people. That's all I wanted to do anyway as a doctor. So I thought I could go be a Scientologist. And my dad, I've always been a night owl. And my dad called me and said, go to bed. And I said, I'm in college. And he said, I don't care, go to bed. And I said, no. And he said, okay, it's our morals or no school. So I wrote, and I don't recommend it. Because I really love my dad, but Dina did it anyway. I wrote, your morals are no school, screw you. And I packed my bag, and I did something from Chicago to LA. That's a long way for people who are in other countries. It's long.
You hitchhiked, thumbs up, standing in the road.
1969,
Oh
hippie.
my gosh.
Yeah.
And then you got picked up by some guy with a tie-dye banner with a peace sign.
I don't even remember it. You know, like people say in the 60s, you remember it, you weren't there.
And so that's when you came to Los Angeles.
I came to LA and they had it on Temple Street back then. And it was American St. Hill, which is now on L. Ron Hubbard Way, which I helped get named. Sorry about that.
And so what was your experience like? What kinds of things did you see? What were the people like?
People in general are really nice. The executives that ran it, especially Hubbard and David Miscavige, are not so great. And they do have abuse going on in there, but it's usually hidden, so you don't know it. And it's like a triangle. And the higher up you get, the less freedoms you have. It's kind of ironic because they're selling freedom, but first of all, just hearing that, they're selling freedom. You can't sell freedom.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just so confused.
And they do. I'd like to talk to you. I think we can help you. And they're really good at finding out what your button. And everyone here has some buttons. For sure. They find out what it is, and then they go, we can help you with it.
You can what?
Help you with it.
Oh.
Like, really?
And they charge you for that?
Well, you don't know it at the time.
Yeah.
That's just $40. You're like, okay, it doesn't sound like much. It's a communication course. And then as you go up the triangle, it's more and more and more. It's thousands of dollars. They owe me $1 million.
The content Tommy G.
They owe you?
And because their policy says, L. Ron Hubbard said, if someone doesn't want to do it, you can get rid of them, give them their money back. That's
Nice to meet you. I'm Dan. It's a
So
pleasure.
I didn't want to do it. I
Thank you very
left.
much.
They got $1 million of my money. They owe it for their policy.
Wow. And what is so how come you guys are protesting against it? Like, what's bad about it? Because I've heard there could be abuse or what's kind of the dark side.
Okay, they stop free speech. So anytime, a Scientologist can walk by there, but they're not allowed to talk because they declare people depressed, which is the most evil person on the planet for them. And then no one is allowed to talk to you. So overnight, when I left, I was just going to leave. I wasn't going to escape. I was just going to leave. And because of what they did, I always say in LA, I was a Scientologist. By the time I got to Tampa, I was in it.
Wow.
And that's because of them. That's not because of me. That's because of them.
Yeah. And so, what was it that as soon as you got out, you're it seems like it's a mission in you to make it so other people don't feel it.
Well, the views are they stop free speech, they break up families. That's a big button for me.
How do they do that?
They declare people as oppressive like me, and my husband and every Scientologist is not allowed to talk to me. They're not allowed to. And people listen to this and go, I would never do that. But you were never in when there wasn't an internet.
Thank you.
I see. We were all in before the internet,
Whoa.
and you had no access. If you went over, let's say you woke up and I went over to your house, boom, somebody'd write you up, and I'd be declared, and I'd lose all my friends and my family like that.
It sounds kind of like they like spy on you.
They do.
Yeah.
They write up. They call them knowledge reports. So if I saw you doing something that wasn't standard, I would write it up and send it into ethics, which couldn't be farther from ethics. That's why they say they're a religion. They couldn't be farther from a religion. That's why we're protesting, because they're BS.
Yeah. Thank you
And
so
they're
much.
roping young kids to a billion-year contract. I signed one, a billion years. And it's hard to imagine that someone would, but again, without the internet, without being able to talk to people, they're going, wow. You can help people for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you want to. I was like, okay.
Yeah. And so you did it because you wanted to do something good and just ended up being taken advantage of.
Right. And luckily I woke up and left. And I had no idea. My friend in Norway actually helped me wake up. And he said to me, and he was never in, but he said, Tori, what kind of friends could those be if they're going to leave you because you change your mind? That's a good question.
Yeah, like super, super intolerant.
Right?
And do they seem to be like,
And they take all your money. And if you don't have any money, people go, oh, I don't have any money. They'll take your parents' money, or they'll sign you up for the CEOs for the billion-year contract, which is flat out slave labor. Flat out.
oh my gosh. Yeah, it
I know.
seems
So
like,
that's why we're protesting it, because we don't want young kids to get roped into it.
yeah, I've heard a lot about it. Crazy. Thank you so much for being on.
What is your
My name is Angela.
answer? Where do you
I'm doing a YouTube video. Yeah. I was originally talking about like the film industry.
This is way better.
It's so interesting. And your story is like so powerful and special.
Yeah, I have that's the other thing I wanted to tell them is that I have a YouTube site. I have a YouTube site that's Tory Magoo 44. That's Tory, not I. Magoo, Magoo, which is in honor of my dad because that was my nickname for him. And 44, he played for the Chicago Cardinals 100 million years ago. And so it's in honor of him. So it's Tory Magoo 44 on YouTube. TikTok, 3 days ago, we put up a 1-minute video on TikTok. And today it has 2.3 million views on it.
Nice. That's awesome. Sharing.
That's 3 days ago.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that your message is getting out.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Well, yeah, hopefully my channel is
Yep.
Angela Rose. Thank you. It's heavy.
Huh?
It's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Nice.
down. But it was great meeting you, Tori.
Nice meeting you
Thanks for
too.
sharing your story.
Good luck.
Yeah, how long have you been out here today?
Just for about half an hour.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
I was telling the guy like I've seen so many like strange booster like protests recently. I'm like, at least seems like a good one with like a good message, you know.
Yeah. Don't ever get into Scientology.
I love
Always
it.
more people.
Well, take care, Tori.
You too.
Wish the best for you.
Don't get into it.
I will not.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
That's right. That's a funny way to put it, and I love it. Can we get this out?
What time is it? It's 7, so maybe just is gonna come.
Oh, I actually. Unless I have to go home with the center.
Look at these clowns. What? What?
That's awesome.
What?
People love free stuff.
What is
Free
it?
stuff? I hate Scientology.
We go by this place
That's
all
right.
the time. We see people get like sit down and like go in. They work on that. Career.
All right.
Damn right. Killing I get in.
Ooh.
Fuck Tom Cruise. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, not only that, fuck David Miscavige, the owner of Scientology. Fuck him. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care. Why do Scientology have so much hatred? Why does Scientology have so much hate? Hey, that's. Hey, they did it to themselves. Yeah, they got lucky to play with themselves, but they don't want to blame themselves. They got a point figure. They don't want to take responsibility. They have proof. The reality is they don't understand why people aren't as Scientology.
All right, so let me look at this. Hey, from Mississippi, cool.
Sidewalk parties? Like, come on, innocent people, chilled, eligible. Shannon brought this in. Yeah, Shannon brought this in.
Sophie, wait.
Oh, here we are.
Thank
The
you.
party favors, but the police brought the
It's so crazy how Tory was really against control system freedom, and yet somehow they got it. I wanted to help people, and I thought Dianetics would work, and becoming a doctor was like, forget it. Yeah, it's tricky. But I have to say, they didn't trick me into it. I've read Dianetics in Hitchcock in 1969.
Oh, so you were being interviewed earlier?
Huh?
You were being interviewed earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually saw the on YouTube. I happened to saw the documentary, the way how Scientology was back in the early 90s. They actually showed the new building. And I'm pretty sure you were there during those times. You know, I actually saw the way they literally showed what they were doing. Like, oh God.
Where was that? What was that on?
No. I literally watched it on the YouTube. They literally, no, it happened. I go on YouTube, and all of a sudden it just happened to pop right out.
I know, it's funny how stuff pops up, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, so I just happened just to check it out just to see how it is.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, they literally just like show what's inside. They literally show the blue building with the old logo on it. The blue building, the old
And
logo.
the old color.
The old color. I seen people walking in and out.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh my God. And then the next thing you know, I remember you, like, I'm pretty sure you were there in those days. You know, I'm pretty sure you were, I'm pretty sure they showed you during the documentary deal, and then when they were interviewing David Miscavige, or Miscarriage, I should call them. But yeah, like, oh my God. I didn't even watch the whole thing. They were, like, towards the in the middle, they were just like doing the news.
Right.
But yeah, so when I saw that in the beginning, oh my God, it's so
I know, it's tricky.
Ron Hubbard, what is this?
And someone from Ireland found a video of me on OT5. And I'm like, oh, this is so great.
Wait, somebody found you?
No, somebody found it.
Oh.
They flew me to Ireland to do
Yeah.
they had a SE conference.
Yeah, so.
So it was a bunch of us. And one guy in Ireland did some research and found this video of me going, how great.
Oh, you must have feel good with being free.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Really.
I tried to interview me twice and it backfired. I gave them a fake name, fake numbers.
Good. Good.
I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to be all pretending all nice and careful. They're trying to kidnap. They're trying to kidnap people's brains. That's what they're trying to do.
Good.
Like I said, like they're trying to kidnap people's brains, Dan. I know that.
What does Dan have over there? What does he have over there?
I'm sorry.
Dan, what do you have over there?
So many goodies.
What are they?
It's a party, right? Dianetics Day, so I had to bring party favors.
Oh.
So I had like little, Mindy had given me like little squirrel earrings.
Oh.
We have like little squirrel charm bracelets, stickers.
How's she doing?
She's doing good.
Whoa, what the hell did that come from?
It fell off there. She's doing good. You know, she went through a really tough time.
Yeah.
But she came out the other side bigger, better, stronger. She's on top of the world. You know, I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her. So,
I don't know.
I think she's going to try to come.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
Mindy?
Mindy, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I think she's with their mom. Right? Look at that.
What is God name are those? Are those airplanes right there? What is that? Is that the Air Force?
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Like, that's not a helicopter.
Yeah, you planning on making your own church?
I
Bunch
have
of plates lined
the
together.
fourth wall shop. Yeah. So this is on it. The hat's on it. A couple of other things. More or less for trolling than profit, you know.
Yes. Hey,
Yeah. When these people
Um,
infuriate me, I go home and
so
create.
Tory was 44. Tory was
That's
44,
right.
I think. Or Tory-Christman 40.
I don't know if you saw me cutting the video, but the other night, I think it was on Saturday night. We were like, we saw the moment. Me and Cutty were like right there walking. We were just trying to be like the FBI agent, trying to do like, hey, because we were just little things, trying to sneak. We did like shot at highest, little see. So what we did, me and him were like the FBI, or just trying to be like,
Yeah, I have to show them these guys. I don't know if they can see them. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. I don't know if they can see them.
yeah, we saw Twilla, right? And then we catch her in the head, like, hey, close the door,
Yeah, I did see that.
close the door, close the door, close the door.
I did see that.
I posted up my channel and my TikTok.
Funny.
I know, and they closed the door right away.
She's
And
famous.
I literally got the window open, and it took them like a split second for them to blur it.
Tell her about your channel. Okay. Sophie, I'm sorry if I'm way behind. I apologize. Okay, my channel is on TikTok. And I put in I put 3 1-minute videos up last summer. And now I did 3 more now, 3 days ago. And now the one has 2.3 million views. That's unbelievable. Yeah, I don't care about people knowing me, but I care that people can get educated about it and in other countries. Because Scientology is African.
Attention, you know.
Languages, especially, they are African. I know it's kind of wild. Thank you, love it. It's really been wild. And I did a live one, and then I didn't know how to turn it on. Did I? Could you hear that? I did a live.
Oh yeah.
Funny. I don't know where Jessica is. She said she'd be here at 7.
Someone else.
I know. And the sun's going down.
You sold the whole building. I know. Yeah. This is what they're
Get a snack afterward. Here's a guy they want.
Go out of business. Trying to be like one of these businessmen.
Hey, Shannon.
Oh, maybe I'll go in.
I just walked inside.
I'll go in. Huh? Why not? I know.
Well, I guess all you could do is kick me out.
Let him in so they can let me in.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Just watch my stuff. Oh yeah, my food.
Hold the verse. We gotta get it down.
I got it. I think I got it. It's facing the door.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Just leave it the way it is.
You want me to bring it with you?
No.
Yeah, I can.
All right, bring it.
I want to see it all the way out there. Wait. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, excuse me. All right.
He went in.
Yeah,
Thank you.
They're locked.
I don't think they're gonna let you.
Wow.
I think you have to knock.
Yo.
Probably scheduled.
Yo.
Yeah, he just literally went in like
I know he went in.
Oh,
Hello.
That's the show.
Hello.
That's right.
Amazon Prime. That's good. They're honking.
Tori's trying to go back into Scientology over here.
I know it's a party.
Oh, that's Andrea. How's it going? Hello, Tori. How's it going?
Good.
You just got out of here?
No, we've been here for about a half an hour. I've already been interviewed.
Interviewed by who? Some random?
We're doing an interview.
Oh, no kidding.
for her YouTube stuff.
She had a big.
You're gonna stream on TikTok? You're gonna stream on TikTok?
Am I gonna share it?
No, are you streaming on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget it's like that.
No, you won't.
It's just, it's
She would.
We did for 30 years.
All
right.
Dr. Bentley.
So now she's gonna show me how to, I don't know. If that's true. Yep, Jessica's here.
That's on the side.
Yeah, you think I can stream on TikTok and YouTube?
Oh, no, one at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are here for a half hour.
So what do you mean? Like, so you want to say on that? There you go.
What should I do?
Personally, TikTok does really good with this. In my opinion, people like to see this building on TikTok, but I don't want your people on there to hate me.
I know.
Yeah.
I was able to say
I
it.
switch back and forth.
Okay. All right, let's see. Tory. Okay. I know it is weird that they're afraid of me. All right, well, Jessica's here, so I'm gonna switch to TikTok for a little bit and then I'll come back here. Will that work?
Yeah, that's good.
How do I do that? How do I do it?
Okay, so just
All right, so hang
by
on, you
YouTube.
guys.
So, and then
So you hit okay.